Okay, my name is Osei-Bonsu. I'm the CEO of SynCommerce, an online inventory and order management platform for online merchants.
And how did SynCommerce start?
All right, so it's made up of 4 very passionate guys who all of us found ourselves in the Meltwater School of Technology. Some of us found ourselves or were fortunate to work with an e-commerce company in the MEST incubator. And then we came across the problem that online merchants face whilst they're trying to sell across multiple sales channels.
So essentially it's aimed at the sort of people who will have several online platforms?
Yes, exactly. That's actually the trend. Most merchants want to reach out a lot of people and then to make a lot of sales. So they want to sell across as many sales channels as possible. So that's where the problem comes from, managing their inventory, keeping track of their orders, listing on these multiple sales channels. That poses a problem because they would have to be on the normal day moving from one platform to the other to keep everything in sync and updated. That is the problem. Most of them do this by keeping track of their data on Excel, which obviously is not a scalable way of solving the problem. So the decision to give them SynCommerce to make it very easy, centralized. You just do one thing and then it's automated. It keeps everything in sync and updated.
So who are your clients? Who are the people who use the system?
Right, so online merchants, obviously, those in US, UK, Canada, Australia. We've had a few also coming in from Asia, India. So those are basically,
so it's international.
It's international, but because of the kind of platforms that we currently are integrated with, it means Africans will not be beneficiaries to this solution currently until we get to the point where we bring on board other African platforms that merchants sell on.
And how is the company financed?
We had seed funding from the Meltwater incubator, so that's what we are currently running on. The idea or the goal is to keep running this, have enough revenue coming in to the point where we'll be confident enough to go in for additional funding, because at that point we would have the belief that we would be in a better position to negotiate for better funding and investment agreement. So that's what we're doing now. The focus right now is not to get external or additional funding. The focus now is getting the application and the business to work, have considerable or stable revenue coming in, and then we'll look at the next level.
Yeah, okay. And what's the state of e-commerce here in Ghana at the moment?
It's still in its early stage, I'll say, but of course it's better than some years ago. It still has its challenges and difficulties. I think the number one of them has got to do with the payment systems, which has resulted in most of the platforms we currently have still using the pay on delivery system. Another challenge is also got to do with the acceptance or the behavioral change from the part of the masses. Most people are still not conversant and confident with making payments online in exchange for whatever that is being sold. They still don't trust that by giving off their money, they're going to get the item. So it's still in its early stage.
Ghana is quite conservative.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's on a very good trend, and there's a lot of hope for the future. The next few years, we see it getting to the point where many people will buy into it, and then we'll have the right structures in place, like I mentioned, the payment systems that would help the e-commerce space in Ghana to blossom.